expect you to say nothing else. Why the fuck you have to look so good?
Hey guys, it's Nelly. How are you guys doing today? You guys good? Okay. So I don't normally do this type of video, but you know, why not? Why not? So today I want to recreate a makeup look that I did, let me see, in 2019. So quite a bit of while. Around the time I knew how to do makeup, but at the same time it wasn't like how detailed I would do it now. I'm gonna try to also put it on the screen so you guys can see it, but I don't know if you guys can see that. So it was kind of like a blue ocean look that I was going for. Before we continue, please, support is free, guys. If you don't mind, just like, share, comment, and subscribe. And also don't forget to hit that bell so you can always be notified when I do post if you are interested. Okay, let's continue. I'm going to start wiping my face off. Don't mind my hair or my nails. Don't judge me. I just want to give myself a clean base. How is June treating you guys? I hope it is treating you with nothing but love, prosperity, new beginnings. Hopefully you guys are going to be walking into blessings this month. Every month is a blessing, even if you know, didn't get it right the month before and the month before that. It's okay. Never give up and just keep going. And one thing I always tell people, trust in the man above. He will never fail you, I promise. So this is a little beat up, but we're gonna work with it. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Prep Primer. It is a matte finish, so it gives you like that, how can I say this? It's really matte skin. So I pat it in usually. And I don't know if you guys can see that oiliness, but you see how that, you see that? You see that? Okay. And my skin isn't perfect, guys. I battle with hyperpigmentation ever since I was in middle school. I've never really been able to get rid of it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I definitely sucked at skincare. I mean, who was really doing skincare like 14, 15? If you was, you're a pro. But yeah, you see how that shininess is just gone? Yeah, that's how you want it. Because one thing about me, I have naturally oily skin. So I don't want that dewy, oily look. I don't really like it. I love a matte finish. Next, I'm going to color correct. Now, some people color correct with, you know, orange or green or red concealer. I just stick to the basic. I'm using the El Maquillage in the shade, what is this? Fuck, I'm Flawless, number 14. So I normally just correct mainly on my little mustache area, you know, my cheeks. There. I know it comes up a little light, but I promise you it's not that light. It gives you like the LA Girl Pro Sands color. Yeah. A little bit here and a little under here, because I had a bump that just wouldn't go away. And a little bit under my eye. Then I go in with my beauty blender and I blend that in. I'm gonna say this from now. I am not a professional makeup artist. I do makeup for fun. Flawless. You would have thought I went to the dermatologist, girl. So then I go in with my I do my eyebrows. I get my brush. I got this. This is an e.l.f. eyebrow duo. So you have the point tip and the spoolie on the other end. And then I'm using Nika K, New York. Sound like they about to say something else. It doesn't really have the shade on here, but no, dark brown. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Now my eyebrows is having their own moment. I haven't really been going anywhere. Hell, I'm not even going anywhere after this. But I just want to do it just to show you guys how I do my makeup step to step. I don't want to put too much on here. You never do, because you're not going for blocky eyebrows. Now, they don't have to be perfect while outlining them. I know sometimes that gets discouraging because, you know, you see people come on here and then they're like, it's perfectly. But keep in mind, after this, you put concealer under and over, so you can just shave it out. I don't really focus on the perfection part. It was weird. I realized that lately, I have been more and more into like some true crime. Am I the only one? I am really deeply into some like true crime stories, and it's just been like to the point where I'm like falling asleep and my wife is getting scared. She's getting scared. I mean, you know, your woman is watching true crime stories before she go to bed and all you hear is, she killed her husband. He dismembered her body. The children laughed. It's like, how could you not? I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Warm Honey. And I usually start from the bottom and then work my way towards the front. But you know what? Today I'm gonna work from the beginning and go from there. I'm just gonna brush this up a little bit more. You'll see it all. And then you just wanna drag the concealer downwards. It's complete. Whoosh. Don't worry about the top, we ain't get there yet. Mind your business. So lately, I've been struggling with a lot of anxiety, and I don't normally talk about it. And I realized that's an issue because it's hard to talk about anxiety sometimes. It's hard to talk about when you're like, you know, you're not having such a good day. So for the top part of my eyebrow, I'm using the El Maquillage foundation in Woke Me. The name is called Woke Up Like This in 210. Y'all saw that? Pro tip: if one eyebrow comes out looking like Padal and the other one is looking like big what, you can fix it. Okay, so I'm pretty satisfied. Okay, so got the eyebrows completed, and now we set the eyes. We set those eyes, baby. I don't know what it is though, but I hate setting anything because it's so messy. It really is. It's just like, so I'm gonna use my other beauty blender for this one. Set the eyes. That we don't have any leftover powder and make anything on our eyes patchy. I'm gonna start off with the Morphe palette because it does have the blue that I am looking for. So I'm gonna be using my Sephora brush. Now I like to go up on my eyebrow. I love that effect where the color is like, you know. The key tip, guys, to when you're doing eyeshadow is to blend. Oh, I just realized that I'm over here babbling. I'm not even giving you guys like a backup story on me. So, I am 26, 27th is July, 24th, Leo gang. Period, we're the best. I don't care what you're saying. You want to leave right here open because you are going to make a cut crease. So yeah, back to the get to know me. I'm a mommy Yana. I wouldn't say I'm too interesting. I'm not really that interesting, but I try. Oh, I like to do makeup for fun. Would I see myself taking this professionally? I don't think so. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what God has in store for me, right? Talking down like I don't know. Like I don't know. Just make fun of myself of my errors and try not to be so serious about it, because if you think about it, makeup isn't supposed to be so serious. It's supposed to be fun, so have fun. I'm a lesbian now, because I know what's coming. I know what's coming. Yes, I'm a lesbian and I have a child. Yes. I'm not gonna get too deep into that part because it deserves no energy. But so my wife and I were best friends for 10 years. And it's crazy because we were both in really, really bad relationships. Like we were in some toxic relationships. And it was just hard because we're watching each other within these relationships, but we didn't know what to do. And it was like, we felt like there would be some type of like spark, but we never, I don't know, like we never really went into it. We didn't go deep into it. We never explored it as much. Because I'm just like, all right, yeah, we feel it, but at the end of the day, you still gotta be respectful to who you're with, right? So it wasn't until I reached my end of my last relationship, and it was really, really bad, to the point where I became extremely depressed, and I didn't know what I wanted, or I basically forgot my worth. And that was something that I really struggled with, because to be in a relationship and you think you're safe and you love this person, but they're not treating you good. They're not treating you as you should be treated. And I lost sight of who I was. I lost sight of who I needed to be, not only for myself, but also for my daughter. It was really bad. And it was just this one time where it was just like, I called up my best friend, my wife now, and I was just like, I don't know what else to do. I was bawling, I'm crying. That's when I knew I settled, when I felt like I didn't deserve anything better than what I was currently in at that moment. So she basically was doing her best friend job and reminded me that of course I deserved more and I should get more, but I wasn't there yet. I wasn't confident about myself. I was very insecure. The person I was with didn't really help me in that sense, should you say. They definitely wasn't. I know y'all like, why you keep blending, but I see what you don't see, because I'm in the mirror and I see it closely, but just have to note that out. Yeah, it was just bad, man. Like, it was really, really bad. I didn't know what else to do. I didn't. I couldn't be like, hey, struggling over here. But then, me and my best friend, aka wifey, we was just like, yo, like, let's link up, let's link up and just hang out. That's really all it was supposed to be. We just link and hang out. But then I felt like God literally made this happen for a reason. Now, when I say that, I mean, it felt magical. I know it sounds cliche, but it really felt magical. It felt amazing. It felt different. It felt refreshing, to the point where I'm like, what is happening right now? Like, we linked up and it was like spark. But we're not saying anything. We're looking at each other like, we're giving each other like, you feel what I'm feeling? You. Oh, so it's real. After that, we became inseparable. It opened my eyes up to a lot. And guys, you never know what you need until you really find someone to change your outlook on love and out on yourself. She made me feel so confident. She made me feel something I lost sight of in 4 years. I haven't felt that in 4 years. And I couldn't stop. I don't know, like I was just so gracious for that. So gracious for that. Okay, so now I'm gonna use this color blue, no, this color blue right here. Just a little bit underneath. I always want to start out with a lighter color because when you do the dark color underneath, it'll basically set like a definition in a way, if that makes sense to you guys. So yeah, it makes it easier to transition. That's what I mean to say. Again, I am not a professional. Don't come in these comments try to clock me. Not a professional. I see that dark? I'll give it that ocean look. But yeah, guys, basically, long story short is just love yourself. Please love yourself enough to make the right decisions, especially in a relationship. It is not going to be easy. It's going to be hard, especially if you're like, you know, you love the person or you have love for the person and you don't want to like feel like a shitty person. Better yet, should I say? Because you're choosing you, but that's really basically what you should do. Always choose you. Period. Thankfully, God gave me the wife that he did, which was, you know, my best friend. So we're gonna just dip back into that light blue. And we're just going to fade that top part. Take the Q-tip. I am using, oh God, I can't even tell you what I'm using. But I do know, I ain't even going to try because I don't know. But it is a makeup remover. Basically, it is a makeup remover. And you're gonna dip one end of the Q-tip. And you're just gonna start kind of outlining where your cut crease is gonna be. Back with the El Makiage in the shade 14. Okay, so I did one eye off camera. You just wanna follow the line. I'm gonna go right here with the darker blue, but you don't wanna blend it too much. You wanna stop right where like your pupil would be, like right here. And you wanna start in the inner corner of your eyes. I go back into that Rolling into Dulce, into Too Faced palette. And I'm just gonna tap the middle. I'm gonna gently, and I mean like really gently, tap into the black a little bit and just put it literally on the outsides of that darker blue. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to just clean up a little. I think I'm gonna do speed. Definitely speed. I'm just gonna paste it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's given. Now, we do the face. This is the El Makiage in the shade 210. Woke up like this. Amazing. Now, at first I thought I was crazy because it came on my skin a little orange, as you can see now. But then I forgot that this type of foundation oxidizes in your skin, which means when you put it on your skin, when oxygen hits it or air, it'll basically cool down and basically match your skin tone. Can you tell? But you can tell what I'm gonna do. Yep, you get it again. El Makiage. I don't usually put too much. Setting powder, I'm gonna be using banana setting powder. Just going to go underneath. I'm gonna go into my box of crayon palette. I have this brown in here, right here. I ain't gonna show you brown, it's crazy. But it is a dark enough brown for me. So I go in, but I don't go heavily on it because you see it. Then I'm gonna take over the leftover powder that I have. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to basically drag it down here. never let the powder sit on my face too long. I'm going to go in with my blush. I got this from Profusion in the shade Vera. See that? I mean, ooh, she pigmented. Maybe I put too much. I'm gonna go in with some highlighter. Just gonna go in a little bit with the gold. And it'll be good too because the glitter on the eyes is gold. So with this, I normally just smile a little bit and I just drag it up. Yes, see, yeah. I see it. So what color I wanna do? I'm gonna just swap them. Ugh, this is looking crusty without no lip gloss, girl. Maybe if I do a matte. I'm gonna be using the Clear Duo Glue eyelash glue. I'm gonna be going in with my Wet n Wild mascara. One thing I can say about these eyelashes, they give you like that extra. And we're back. So I did my hair, feel cute. You know, we always have to add the finishing touch. A little bit more lip gloss. And that's the finished look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this look as much as I did. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you all again.
Yeah. Tell me what you on, girl, will you still be? Hey, walking step, move, slide to the right. Check, make sure you looking. Walking step, move, slide to the left. Don't forget to touch your